Okay, so I thought it would be very cool to revisit Dragon Age Origins, just like everybody's been doing. But I've been watching this trailer back when it came out. And I thought it would be fun to just have the characters that are in the trailer, because I actually never played with that party setup. So that would be a male Grey Warden, a human noble male Grey Warden, Liliana, Morgan, and then Stan. I'll romance Morgan. This brings back so many memories, and it will be the first time that I've played this game on very high settings also. Anyway. Okay, so the person in the trailer is a man warrior, human noble. There are so many other more interesting origin stories. I usually play a female mage. So my favorite story is actually the dwarves, either common or noble. They're very, very cool stories. But for being a human male noble.
Greetings.
Let's see if there's actually preset that looks like the one in the trailer. There's not. This one maybe. Let me see. Let me check. Oh, this is the worst, honestly. It's like almost Alistair. Tattoo, of course. He does have a tattoo. Looks a bit like this one. He has definitely a Roman nose. A Roman nose. So this needs to be a bit softer. And the tip needs to be less upward. Okay, now I see a better look at this nose. Yeah, in terms of his eyes, it's just not. It's not him. Nothing looks like his eye shape at all. This maybe. And his brows are so close to his eyes. It looks, and his mouth? What can we do with his mouth? He has a pretty wide mouth. Pretty wide mouth. Yeah, it's just the hair that doesn't fit, so he could be bald. Or have shaven it off. This makes him look way too soft. Too long hair. Hair's too long. This maybe? Looks so... And then the tattoo doesn't fit at all. The tattoo skin is also not it. Can't find any that looks like it. The only one that just looks a bit like this one is this one, but I don't like that it obscures his eye a little bit. But yeah.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
Greetings. Greetings.
How do you do? Right, casting. Focus. New weapon.
Greetings. I have lost the spell.
How do you do?
Skin. Complexion. Oh, look at that. We can actually give somebody some complexion. Can make him very young. Yeah, let's go with it does look a little bit beat up, you know. I don't like let's see if we can fill in those cheeks a little bit. I don't like this part. Low cheekbone, high cheekbone. We're old, so I don't give him a bit fuller face, but it might look ridiculous. I don't know. Oh, it's hard to make a man. It's difficult. It's easier to make a nice lady in this game. Okay, well, this is the best I can do, I think. Well, it would just be called Aiden. And, yeah, I'm not a fan of the tattoo, honestly. I do want a tattoo. Why didn't they give us the one from the trailer? This part needs to go. Without this part around the eyes, it would have been pretty good. Alright, I'll commit to the tattoo. So, yeah. Aiden Cousland. Supposedly the one from the trailer, but not quite. Is there no black hair? There's no black hair.
For generations, your family, the Couslands, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Cousland's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
And you too, Earl Howe.
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
Oh yeah, sure. Delilah. Yeah, I'd like that.
Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I've forgotten that we are We're treated like a young man. This man is already like battle hardened and stuff. With our dad calling us pup. Oh man. Why can't I go into battle with you and Fergus?
I'm
What?
certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war.
Oh my god.
She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going.
That's not fair. I want to fight.
You'll have your chance soon enough. This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Oh my god, don't show me my face. I'm old now. Oh, it's not so bad
It is
actually.
an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Certainly at a disadvantage. They defeated the Darkspawn long ago. They're an order of great warriors. He said they were a small order and no longer important. They're an order of great warriors.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south.
Can I join?
I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I
Sir
might be
Gilmore?
so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
It's not so bad. I don't look that old. I don't look... I'm not that fond of the tattoo, but okay. Is there a reason why I shouldn't join them?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I have not so many children and I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
But I'd like to stay and talk to Duncan.
You'll have plenty of time after we're gone. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Okay, Dad. Yes, I understand that. It's one of the awesome things about this game. Here I am. Son of a nobleman. Let's see what Arl has to say. Hello, man.
Yes?
Yes. Your daughter is interested in me?
The topic has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations.
I got the impression that she didn't like me.
I'm sure that was years ago. People change. To be honest, I have no expectations. And your father seems determined to let you find your own way. If something did happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature.
He's so strange. We'll see.
I'm sure there will be much to discuss once I return.
I trust the delay with your men is nothing serious.
Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about.
So how long have... I'm sorry. I'm just... So, how long have you and father been friends?
We fought together under King Maric when he drove the Orlesians out of Ferelden. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again.
You knew King Merrick?
Your father hasn't spoken of our time with him? That man took care of his friends. As they say, he was large as life and twice as tall. It's too bad Kalen isn't half that.
Okay. I want to wish you... Well, actually, you don't think much of King Kalen.
I think of him as much as he thinks at all.
That's enough, Hal. You speak of our king.
Oh, the boy did ask, your lordship.
I did ask.
As per the latitude you allow. I merely offered my opinion.
I want to wish you well.
I thank you. That is quite unnecessary.
Yeah, okay, so let me turn on the... subtitles.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
Maybe speak later?
Your father has left you in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner.
I'll look forward to it.
As do I. Until then.
I'm fanboying over Duncan.
Greetings, my lord. You are the Terran's son, are you not?
I am, indeed.
That is good to know. I understand you shall take charge of your father's castle once we march.
Yes.
Ah, then I wish you luck. Good evening, my lord.
It's been a long time ago. Oh, there we
There
go.
you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
It's Sir Gilmore, guys. Sir Gilmore. He's so handsome. Hello.
Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Did the dog get into the larder again?
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Then I better collect him.
That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
I might actually download a mod to take my dog with me.
We really should go after your hound, my lord, before he does something worse.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, you know I've served your father for years, since my own father sent me to squire here. My father is a minor lord in the Banorn, but our land is little more than a glorified farmstead. I do miss it, though. The valleys of the Banorn are beautiful this time of year. I take great pride in serving the town. Still, if I had the opportunity to join the Grey Wardens, I wouldn't hesitate.
Do you know much about them?
Only what everyone hears. I never expected to actually see one. So few of them are here in Ferelden.
Have you ever seen any Darkspawn?
Never. You hear about Darkspawn attacking homesteads and travellers, but I thought they were just stories.
What happens if the...
I only know that once you become a Grey Warden, your old life is over. There's no going back.
Okay. Okay.
As you wish. But what if the Grey Warden tries to recruit you? Have you thought about it?
I wish.
Too bad. It's unlikely that the Wardens would risk your father's wrath.
Why aren't you marching with our men?
I would were it my choice. Your father decided I should remain with the complement guarding the castle. I hope that's because this Grey Warden wishes to see me.
He does, actually.
Of course, my lord. Lead on.
Oh, my mom.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my son, along with Sir Gilmore. Tell me, Sir Gilmore, has my pup collared that dog yet?
Not just yet, your ladyship.
Darling, do take care of that. That malodorous hound of yours is an excellent protector, but he drives Nan to distraction.
Father sent me to talk to Fergus.
I'm not asking you to travel to the moon. The kitchen is just around the corner.
Okay.
Sir Gilmore, see that it gets done.
As your ladyship commands.
Good. With any luck, I'll be able to feed my guests before the end of next week. Darling, you remember Lady Landra?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Yeah, sure, of course.
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron? I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
And you?
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra!
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
May I go now?
You can go to the kitchen and deal with your hound.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
I wonder if she can
Good
actually
evening,
come
your
to the
lordship.
bed.
Sir Gilmore.
I kind of want to... I remember something. I think she can... Let me see. This one.
Prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
I would appreciate that, Mother Malone.
Please, child. Call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need.
Make her watch over us.
Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be.
Make her forgive us all.
There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
Thank you.
It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Evening, my lord.
Let me do this real quickly. Study, guard post.
Hello, my dear boy. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
Still the same, I see.
If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
Quite familiar, I guess. Maybe. Certainly.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
Tell us about our relationship with Tau.
The history between the Couslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
When did Orlais occupy Highever?
During your grandfather's rule. Of course, Orlais found it difficult to hold these lands. During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near Highever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the Turnier's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
We fought them?
Your grandfather couldn't afford to lose Harper's Ford. In keeping the town, your family drove Orlais from its lands. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Logain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Cousland, to fight the Darkspawn.
I see. Right. When was our line founded?
Records are vague, but the Couslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child? Every day I pray to the Maker that my lessons will stick, and every day he tasks me anew. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Cousland organized a curfew and patrols within the city.
Werewolves.
Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern.
Ah, I see. But we predate the founding of the kingdom, yes?
Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young man.
Your lecturing does lead to yawning.
A pity you don't spend the same care whetting the edge of your mind as your tongue. At any rate, your family has held the Turnier of Highever since before King Calenhad united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Cousland battled Calenhad to maintain Highever's independence.
Oh yeah. We opposed the king. And Calenhad let us keep the Turnier.
Calenhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elethea's men were defeated, Calenhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event.
So we opposed the king.
The Couslands are ardent royalists now, but at that time, Calenhad was unknown and considered dangerous by many. When Calenhad's army reached Highever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Calenhad won.
Well, I've got some things to do.
Unfortunate, but as you wish.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good I'm doing. Don't have myself all this one.
Mother says the Darkspawn will all be killed, and I won't see one. Is that true?
Any books in the library?
Yes.
Occupation of Ferelden. History of Ferelden.
Good evening, my lord.
Another book.
Yes.
Playing chess. Okay. There we go. Mother says nothing about it?
I dare say I can hear Nan shouting from here. Perhaps if you hurry, you can keep her from having a fit.
Fergus, your kitchen. This way, right? Yeah.
And I'm off.
The dining room with nothing in it.
Good evening, my lord.
Ah, there they are.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
He's a pure blood Mabari.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
To unequip. Okay. Oh, I need a lot of strength for that. Yeah. Oh.
And I'm off.
Can we swap, like...
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Are you trying to tell me something?
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
A name for the dog. I don't know. Rex? King? I wonder if we could have taken his armor. Because we just wear a light armor anyway. Just next something. Oh boy, what is that? Oh no. That's not how it's supposed to look like.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Certainly looked as though at that way.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Bye, Sir Gilmore. Looks like I...
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
He's just a dog being a dog.
Look at him now. Snuck into my larder once again and makes off like a free thief, he does.
Oh, mistress, there are rats in the larder. Big ones.
Ah, looks like the dog killed them.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, Take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Okay.
The castle is so eerie with everyone preparing
We'll be
to
up
ride
very
south.
late tonight,
It
so
will be
the
so
Earl's men
empty.
can be given proper quarters.
We will serve you while the Terran is away.
Iona?
That is a wonderful dog. He seems very noble and intelligent.
Covered in blood.
Greetings once again, my lord.
I haven't seen many elven ladies in waiting.
Lady Landra has been very good to me. I am lucky. If I may, your mother has no ladies in waiting herself. Is that usual for a noblewoman of her rank?
Maybe a little. She never desired one.
That is a very Ferelden attitude, I think, to be so self-sufficient.
Did you come to know Lady Landra?
My family has been in service to hers for many years. Lady Landra elevated my place as a reward for our loyalty. I hope this position might pass to my daughter.
You have a daughter?
Forgive me, I shouldn't have mentioned her.
It's quite alright. Tell me about her.
Her name is Amathine. Her father died of a wasting sickness 2 years ago.
I bet she has your beautiful eyes.
She does. Many people say she looks a great deal like me.
Ugh.
I'm the only one who sees her father in her.
I think we should get to know it. You want another baby?
Aren't we doing just that? What else did you have in mind?
Oh boy.
I think I might like that.
Oh, okay,
if I
well.
come to your door once everyone is asleep, would that be agreeable, my lord?
Please call me Aiden.
Until tonight, then.
Sweet Iona. It's our little secret, I guess. Oh.
Hello again. Your castle study is wonderful. Might I ask whose collection this is?
It was my grandfather's, but I come here often to read, apparently.
So would I. Do you have a favorite book?
The Dragons of the Winter by Brother Timaeus.
Good choice. Timaeus' theory on the nature of dragons and how they connect to Darkspawn is quite intriguing.
Do you know anything about the Grey Wardens?
No more than anyone else. Is it true there is one here in the castle? Have you met him?
Yes.
I'd join the Grey Wardens in a heartbeat. Can you imagine destroying the Darkspawn forever? Becoming a hero? But I'd never gain a Grey Warden's notice. I'll have to be happy under your father's command.
So you're going to be riding with my father tomorrow?
Yes, though I don't know when. I will leave when your father does. I'll ride as his second. Glorified squire, more or less. I'll care for his horse and armor and such. It's quite an honor.
Oh, I see. Can we have, like, all of them?
I don't actually know you that well, my lord. I know of you, but that is not the same thing.
That's not what I wanted to... This is...
I'd like that. What did you have in mind? Gladly. But your mother is expecting me for dinner shortly, as is mine. Perhaps another time?
How about tonight? Oh, we can't. We can't go... Okay.
I would be glad of the chance to get to know you better. Until then.
Okay. I should have named you Lothario. Obviously. Okay, let's meet Mother.
So, you managed to solve Nan's dog issues? I'll take that as a yes. Good work, darling. Now you should say goodbye to Fergus before he leaves, don't you think?
I have a bad feeling.
As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me, but it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty, and we have ours.
Got cauliflower ear. Look at this. Why can't I go with Fergus?
I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off, but we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you?
But I could make a difference.
You are here. Trust me, you'll get your chance for excitement soon enough.
You're staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
As you wish.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
I'm a big boy now. Okay, I should go.
I love you, my darling boy. You know that, don't you?
I'm not a boy.
Indeed. I turned around and here you are. A fine man in your own right. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Bye.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
You two are nauseating me.
When there's a woman in your life, you'll understand.
I prefer my freedom, thank you.
One day you'll meet someone who can handle you. Mark my words.
You'll be missed.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
I wish I could go with you.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not place both his heirs in danger?
Mother and father have been fighting about it for days. It's too bad. I could have used you at my side.
Do you know there's a Grey Warden here?
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He's going to test Sir Gilmore.
Good for him. I hope he makes it. If I were a Grey Warden, though, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it.
Speaking of which, I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
You will be fine.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
Oh, she can handle herself. Always has.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Uncle?
Yes.
What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
Dragons are terrible creatures, Oren. They eat people.
Yeah, I want to see one.
This is your influence, Fergus.
What? I didn't say anything.
Are you going to teach me to use a sword, Uncle? Then I can fight evil too. Take that, dire bunny. Oh, Darkspawn, fear my sword of truthiness.
You bet. Let's go.
Fergus, there are times your family causes me great pain.
Now, mind your mother, Oren.
I never get to do anything.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon, I promise.
You should be on your way, pup. Long day ahead tomorrow.
Is this really a good idea?
When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case.
In case of what?
Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These Darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
This is why I should go with you.
Stubborn as always. I understand. But this is why it's so important that you stay. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us.
I'll go.
I know that you'll do me proud. You've grown into a fine lad. That much is clear.
Now, let's see if I can talk to Duncan. Oh, I guess not. God damn. I guess not. I guess not. There she is.
Your hound is making so much noise. He seems so angry.
Why is that the first question? What did you do to him? Why is this the first question? Perhaps something is wrong.
I thought I heard yelling when I woke up, but now I hear nothing. I'm gonna see if someone's in the hall.
No, don't. My God.
All right. Yes.
Leveling up. Yes, I still remember.
Now, let's see which one first. Tell us.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I was about to ask you that.
They never got through the door, thanks to you. A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us?
Loyalty to Loghain, obviously. Maybe you want to find him and ask him.
If Howe is behind this, I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
Maybe he stayed up at the Arl.
We must find him.
Yes, we do. We should check on Oriana and Orin as well.
And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Got a mace. Going to save quite a bit because it does crash fairly often.
Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Oh, I see. What are you, You're not carrying anything. You can do this.
No! My little Orin! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
I'll make them pay.
How is not even taking hostages? He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
A new screenshot. What? A screenshot of what? Dead bodies? Shattering shot. The archer fires a shot designed to open up a weak spot.
Right!
Oh, what is this?
Point me! Oh.
We must stop them!
If you insist!
I am here!
What's he doing?
Here I am. Going. Huh.
Oh, dear Landra. I'm so sorry.
Going.
If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
Right.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
What should we do?
The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Do you know? What if he isn't there?
Listen, darling. We haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Cousland line dies here. If Howe's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I want him dead.
Then survive and visit vengeance upon him.
Where are the others? Did they... Didn't I have 4? I'm confused. I thought I had 4.
Huh.
Anyway. Oh, let's go. I think I'm supposed to have 4, but... What are you doing? You. Get that mage. Why are you doing this? Okay.
Man the gate! Keep those bastards out as long as you can! Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Howe's men had gotten through.
Have you seen my father?
He was looking for you two. He told us to hold the hall as long as possible. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Howe's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
Come with us.
If I do that, you won't make it out before the gates fall. Please, go while you have the chance. When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Going.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce!
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding!
Howe's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
I'll kill him for what he's done.
He can't get away with this. The king will...
Then we'll stay and defend you.
Once Howe's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go!
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
Take vengeance.
Yes. Vengeance.
Bryce, no. The servants' passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the Terran is correct. Howe's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Terran and I tried to reach you sooner.
My younger son helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Thank you for saving my father.
I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me. But I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
What about Sir Gilmore?
Truthfully, you were always my first choice. I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
I accept.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
I won't let you sacrifice yourself.
My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. You know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.